Today, we're diving into a strategy that could make a real difference in your trading toolkit. We're not just looking at the MACD indicator alone, but exploring how it performs when paired with the 200-day EMA and essential price action levels. This isn't just about understanding an indicator. It's about crafting a robust strategy that has helped professional traders achieve consistent success in real markets. So if you like this kind of video, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And join the ComLucro community to support the channel and keep improving as a trader. Hello traders, welcome back to ComLucro. Now let's start with the basics. What is the MACD? The MACD, or Moving Average Convergence Divergence, is one of the most widely used technical indicators among traders, and for good reason. At its core, the MACD helps identify trends in the market by analyzing the relationship between moving averages. It's a tool designed to highlight potential turning points in price action, giving traders an edge when it comes to timing their entries and exits. Now, if you're an experienced trader, chances are you've already come across the MACD or even used it in your trading strategies. But here's the thing. While the MACD on its own is a solid indicator, it's not a magic solution. Used by itself, it provides decent insights, but when paired with other tools, its performance can dramatically improve. That's why it's essential to stick around for the full video, as I'll show you how combining the MACD with additional indicators can take your analysis to the next level. But before we dive into advanced strategies, let's focus on getting the MACD onto your chart. To get started, head over to TradingView or any charting platform you prefer. Locate the Indicators tab at the top of your screen. Type MACD into the search bar and select the first option that appears. With the MACD now added to your chart, it's time to understand how it actually works. The MACD consists of 4 key components that work together to provide insights into market trends and momentum. The MACD is composed of 4 primary elements: the MACD line, the signal line, the histogram, and the zero line. Let's break these down. First, there's the MACD line, which is typically displayed as a blue line. This line represents a 12-day exponential moving average, EMA, and reflects the shorter-term momentum in price. Then, we have the signal line, often shown in orange, which is a 26-day EMA. This acts as a smoothing mechanism, helping to identify potential crossover points with the MACD line. Next, we have the histogram, which visualizes the difference between the MACD line and the signal line. When the two lines move closer together, the histogram shrinks, and as they move farther apart, it grows. For example, when the MACD line crosses above the signal line, the histogram turns green, signaling bullish momentum. Conversely, when the MACD line crosses below the signal line, it turns red, indicating bearish momentum. Finally, we have the zero line, which serves as the baseline for the MACD indicator. This central point helps identify whether the market momentum is shifting positively or negatively. Together, these components provide a clear picture of the market's trends and potential turning points. Now that we understand the 4 components of the MACD, let's dive into how to use them effectively. The MACD is incredibly powerful for identifying trends in the market. One of the clearest signals it provides is the crossover between the MACD line and the signal line. For instance, when the MACD line crosses above the signal line, it suggests upward momentum, signaling a potential trend reversal or continuation to the upside. On the other hand, when the MACD line crosses below the signal line, it indicates downward momentum, pointing to a bearish trend. The histogram adds even more insight by showing the strength of this momentum. If the histogram is growing larger, it signals increasing momentum in the direction of the trend. Conversely, if it's shrinking, momentum is weakening. Here's how you can use this in practice. To enter a buy trade, look for an upward crossover of the lines. However, this signal is most reliable when the crossover happens below the zero line, indicating a potential bullish reversal. To enter a short trade, watch for a downward crossover, but only if it occurs above the zero line, signaling bearish momentum. If the crossover happens on the wrong side of the zero line, for example, an upward crossover above the zero line or a downward crossover below it, it's often better to avoid entering a trade. While the MACD is incredibly simple and effective, many traders face challenges because they rely on it in isolation. Combining the MACD with other tools or indicators can significantly improve accuracy and help avoid false signals, which we'll explore next. Let me explain why relying solely on the MACD can sometimes lead to problems. The MACD works exceptionally well when the market is trending. For instance, in an upward trend, the MACD accurately signals when the price is likely to continue rising, making it a valuable tool for spotting momentum shifts. However, the challenge comes when the market is in a downward trend, or even moving sideways. In these cases, the MACD may still signal a buy opportunity, even though the price continues to decline. This mismatch can lead to losses if you don't account for the broader market context. So, how can we fix this? It's actually quite simple. If you're trading long, only take trades when the market is in an uptrend. Avoid trading against the trend because the odds will almost always work against you. A quick way to determine the market's trend is by adding a 200-day moving average to your chart. If the price is consistently above the 200-day moving average, the market is likely in an uptrend. If it's below, the market is in a downtrend. This straightforward adjustment can significantly improve the reliability of your MACD signals and help you trade with the trend rather than against it. To set this up, head to the Indicators tab on TradingView and search for EMA, which stands for Exponential Moving Average. Select the top option from the list. Once you've added the EMA to your chart, click on its settings icon to customize it. Under the Input section, change the length to 200, transforming it into a 200-day exponential moving average. Next, switch to the Style tab. You can choose any color for the EMA line to make it stand out. We at ComLucro typically prefer purple or red, but feel free to use a color that works for you. Once the EMA is set up, you'll notice a single line on your chart. This line serves as a trend filter. If the price is above the EMA, it signals the market is in an uptrend. If the price is below the EMA, it indicates a downtrend. This simple visual aid makes it easy to align your trades with the prevailing market trend, significantly improving your trading decisions. Now that we've covered the basics, let's put it all together into a powerful strategy. If you're going long, the first rule is to only trade in an uptrend. Here's how it works. You place a buy trade when the MACD line crosses upward below the zero line, and the current price is above the 200-day moving average. This ensures you're entering trades only when the market is in an uptrend, significantly increasing your odds of success. For short trades, the process is the exact opposite. You enter a short trade when the price is below the 200-day moving average, and the MACD line crosses downward above the zero line. Let's look at an example. We'd want to take a long trade at this point because the MACD lines are crossing upward below the zero line, and the price is comfortably above the 200-day moving average. To manage risk, we at ComLucro recommend setting a stop loss just below the 200-day moving average. This way, the 200-day moving average acts as a kind of wall that the price needs to break through to hit the stop loss, providing an extra layer of protection. For the profit target, to ComLucro, we generally aim for a 1.5 profit ratio, meaning the potential profit is 1.5 times the risk. As shown in this example, the strategy worked perfectly, delivering a clean and profitable result. Combining the MACD with the 200-day moving average creates a robust system for filtering trades and improving your overall accuracy. We've made money with this strategy, but there's always room for improvement. While combining the MACD with the 200-day moving average works incredibly well in trending markets, it can struggle when price action begins to move sideways or loses momentum. For example, in this scenario, the chart is moving sideways with little to no upward momentum. As a result, the MACD generates several false signals, leading to potential losses. If you traded during such conditions, chances are you'd lose money. So, how do we fix this? By adding price action to the strategy. Here's how it works. Identify key support or resistance levels. Look for areas on the chart where the price has previously bounced or reversed. For instance, in this example, the price drops, hits a support level, and reverses upward. Wait for the price to return to the same level. Once the price revisits this key support or resistance, it's a potential area for a reversal. Now, it's important to note that while support and resistance are useful tools, they're not foolproof. A support level that held in the past might break if the price has enough momentum to push through it. To increase confidence in the trade, this is where the MACD indicator becomes essential. Follow these steps. Ensure the price is above the 200-day moving average, confirming the market is in an uptrend. Wait for the price to hit the identified support level. Finally, watch for the MACD lines to cross upward below the zero line. This crossover is your signal to enter the trade, as it indicates a potential momentum shift in the price's favor. By combining the MACD with price action and the 200-day moving average, you create a strategy that is better equipped to filter out false signals and improve accuracy, even when the market starts to consolidate. In conclusion, we have built a clear and reliable strategy by combining the MACD, the 200-day EMA, and key price action levels. First, you add the MACD to your chart and understand how its components reveal momentum shifts and potential trend continuation. Then, you use the 200-day EMA as a simple trend filter to confirm the broader direction of the market and avoid trades that work against the main flow. Finally, you refine your entries with support and resistance so you can filter out weak signals and stay out of trades when the market starts to move sideways. Before we wrap up, take a moment to reflect on why mastering the MACD in this structured way truly matters. Tools gain power when you understand how they behave inside real market conditions. By combining trend, momentum, and clear levels, you learn to read price with more confidence and decide when to enter, when to wait, and when to stay out entirely. The clearer your understanding of how trend filters, momentum signals, and price action interact, the easier it becomes to stay patient and execute with discipline. But technical knowledge alone is not enough. To apply any strategy consistently, you also need emotional control, especially when the market becomes fast or stressful. That is why before we finish, we are going to show you a short clip from our Psychology Mindset Workout for Traders series. In this segment, you will learn a technique called impulse interruption breathing, a simple method that helps you break emotional spikes and regain clarity in the moments when your discipline is tested. Let us take a look. This video is part of our series, Psychology Mindset Workout for Traders, and today we are focusing on a technique called impulse interruption breathing. This method is supported by research in neuroscience and stress regulation. Studies from Stanford University and the University of Wisconsin show that slow, controlled exhalations activate the parasympathetic nervous system. This system is responsible for lowering stress, reducing cortisol levels, and restoring mental clarity. In simple terms, your breath can send a physical message to your brain that the situation is safe, even when your emotions feel intense. This technique matters because trading pressure builds fast. A sudden candle spike, a missed entry, or a fast move against your position can trigger an automatic stress response in less than half a second. When this happens, your amygdala, the emotional center of your brain, becomes more active and pushes you toward impulsive reactions. Slow breathing interrupts that process. It shifts activity back to the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for logic, risk assessment, and good decision-making. That is why this drill is so effective. It gives you enough calm to act with clarity instead of emotion. That clip is a strong reminder that consistency comes from emotional control, not prediction. The traders who stay calm, interrupt impulsive reactions, and stay aligned with their plan are the ones who turn these MACD and trend-based strategies into real, consistent performance. Please also remember that our mission here on the ComLucro channel is to give traders the clarity and confidence they need to make smarter decisions in the market. Every video, every course, and every piece of content we create has one clear purpose: to deliver practical, easy-to-apply knowledge that helps you grow step by step as a trader. Here on the channel, you'll find complete courses on smart money concepts, technical analysis for day traders, and trading psychology, because trading isn't just about charts, it's also about mindset, discipline, and risk management. We also share lessons and insights from some of the most respected names in trading. Professionals like David Paul, Alexander Elder, Tom Hugard, Mark Douglas, Al Brooks, Larry Williams, and many others whose experience has shaped the way we understand the markets today. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a like. It really helps more traders discover our content. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest insights and strategies. If you'd like to go even deeper and access exclusive content, early video releases, and additional tools to support your development, consider joining the ComLucro trader community right here on YouTube. It's a simple way to support our work and a smart investment in your own growth as a trader. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.